into D3. She's got a real nice Superman dive, and she's now in a 1-on-2 situation. So a 1-on-3, sorry.
Del Mar with a quick snapshot on Tata. Looks like Titus, Del Mar, and Gates left for the Heroines, going to finish this point out.
Well, Krista Titus comes through trying to find the body. She does.
Yeah, I don't know where she's at, but I'm going to find her. I'm going to shoot her. Titus communicating really, really well that match.
Yeah, she really is. Again, we got her mic'd up, so hopefully we'll be able to see a little package of replays with Krista Titus's level of communication, which is pretty elite right now, man. I mean, I can hear her talking nonstop, and that's what you need in that position, right, Rich?
And she clearly sees the whole field, which is very hard to do, right? Very few people see the whole field and are able to communicate that to the other players on their field, so that's a huge asset, male or female.
Yeah, so 6 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here. A 2-point lead for the Heroines. Destiny's still in this one, though. They do have enough time to present some offense and tie. Yeah, so it does look like, again, we've mic'd up Krista Titus from the Heroines, and let's listen in real quick.
Let's go. Let's have a point, Nicole. Let's have a point, ladies. I think Rocket Snake too. Hey, she might have moved to Doritos. Hey, caution the Doritos. She's on my side.
There you go, Krista. That's how it's done. Nice work.
And you see how when she's communicating there with the players closer, she's not screaming. She's not losing her mind. She's staying calm, cool, and collected, letting the ladies know around here, this is where they're at, this is what we're doing. And that's exactly going to be the keys to victory here for Heroines. They've been doing that all weekend long, and that's why they've been undefeated moving to the prelims in the semifinals.
Yeah, and Krista Titus, she's a tough lady, man. She was at the BKIA, one of their, I think it was the Combine, and there was a diving snake drill, and she like partially dislocated her shoulder, popped it back in, and then finished the drill. And then she even told me ahead of time, she's like, look, I'm here to try to learn these types of skills. I'm not really that great at diving right now. This is 3 years ago probably, but it's just, I got to tip my hat and respect to Krista Titus because she's been working on her game, and now, you know, just starting constantly here for the Heroines and being a big asset for them.
How's her shoulder doing?
I have no idea, but it was pretty savage for her to just pop that thing back in.
You didn't check in on her or anything?
Drill. I didn't know that she did it. She told me afterwards. So regardless.
Big move out here to the Dorito 1 by number 22 from Destiny, Espiscoso.
Looks like 5 live for both teams. Heroines in the snake, crawling forward. Destiny attacking on the Dorito side of the field.
Yeah, they got to be careful here because they keep letting Rosie McCurley get right up into this 40-yard line every single time.
Well, she's only 2 feet tall, so super hard to shoot her.
Yeah, great spot, too. Valdivia on the snake. Rosie McCurley going to go to the 50.
Aggressive, I like it.
She's going to try to get a shot on Tata. And it looks like she does.
Penalty.
And Tata gets a penalty. That's going to pull off
Leyva.
4-on-3 advantage Heroines.
Yeah, unfortunately, Leyva was doing a little hopper surgery there.
Does look like McCurley, though, coming off at that moment, though. So
Laser, big move here into the 40-yard line wedge to back up Valdivia, who's been playing all over the place.
Oh, cross shot here, Dorito.
Oh,
4 to the snake 3. She might be hit.
Yeah, I can't tell if Valdivia's hit or not. It looks like she's good. Oh, she's got to tuck in, though. She just lived through this lane. She's got to tuck in. Wow, okay. She's got really lucky. She just almost got shot from D4. And, yeah, okay, just continue the run-through. All right.
That's how you do that, Matt.
She definitely,
pay attention.
Valdivia had a force field over here because she checked up on D4, tucked back down in, but then popped back up in that same lane. Player from D4 missing her shot, but then getting shot because she was trying to shoot at her.
Female Malloy?
Possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just
Rich,
saying.
There you go. See, we got you around for a reason. That's a great call right there. Maybe the female Malloy. She definitely has a force field.
You do not see me.
You know, I just watched it happen right there. That was a legit force field. Yeah, so big shout out to our sponsor, Trans Labs. Also, mark your calendars next weekend. We got the Call of Duty Streamer Showcase sponsored by Trans Labs. And, you know, obviously got to give respect and props to sponsors that love paintball, that are really giving a lot of resources to help people that play this game out. And it's actually it's a legit product too, as you can
Absolutely.
see. Yeah, because I talked to Tyler Harmon. I mentioned this a couple times, but we were playing a 10-man. It was incredibly hot. We were in Maryland. It was like 95 degrees. We were out there all day long. And he was like, "Oh, have you tried this stuff? There's no cameras on. It's just two boys hanging out in between our games." And I actually haven't tried it. And he's like, "No, you got to." He's a super big fan. So yeah, check out Translabs. And then, yeah, also, again, mark your calendars, 25th, I believe, here, June, next weekend, as we got the Streamer Showcase, and Ronnie Dizon and Keith Brown, and it was Silos, I believe, in there that won the last one. And I don't know if Silos is playing, but I think Keith and Ronnie are going to try to defend their title next weekend.
There we go.
In some Warzone battles. So 5:13 left to go here. Heroines with a pretty sizable 3-point lead with 5 minutes and 13 seconds, especially with the way things are going. So signs of life from Destiny early, but they really need to pick it up right now.
Yeah, and Destiny, if you go back and watch some of the footage from the premiere field on the NXL Facebook, you can see Destiny's actually gone down a couple points and fought their way back several different matches now. So they're kind of used to being the underdog at this point and fighting their way back. So I wouldn't say that they're
shows a lot of heart.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're completely done yet, but they do have a chance.
Well, if they're no strangers to this situation, then they're going to get up instead of down, that's what you want to happen. And they're going to take a big bite, go all the way to the snake. Looks like she makes it in there clean. They also go to the wedge. It's a big break. And this doesn't look like they shot bodies, though, for the Heroines. I don't see any Heroine bodies walking off. And
Destiny loses their first player. 4-on-5 advantage for the Heroines.
Lynn swapping out the snake player from Blanco to Lynn. So Lynn Tran now in the snake 2 for Destiny, but followed up quickly by Valdivia from Heroines in snake 3.
Lynn Tran is another legendary female player who's been balling for a long time. So gotta give her due respect.
Another move on the Doritos side from the Heroines, repositioning to the wing, playing defensively over there, shutting down those offensive moves from Destiny.
Tata getting in here with, you said this is Lynn at snake 3?
Yep, Lynn at snake 3. Tata here oh, great job as Tata gets the shot on Valdivia. So as you can...
But boys, Heroines have a really good field position on that D side. D3 and at the 50 brick. Really good field position for Destiny currently here in the snake, though, with under 4 to go. Body coming off. Is Lynn Tran going to take the walk? So it's going to leave it up to Tata to get something done over here. She's the only person in the snake structure. Titus, though, is in front of her at the at the stand-up box.
Oh, yeah.
And Tata taking the walk from that. That's a tough death there.
Not happy as she believes that she saw Titus, but ref calling her clean. So that's got to be a tough death by Tata.
Good communication consistently from Titus. And again, Heroines here with no emphasis, no need to push up the field. They have 4 bodies playing against 2 bodies, but right now they're really playing against the clock.
Yep.
3:20 left. They just want as many seconds to click off as possible. Destiny should probably concede this point here, give themselves a chance to come back, get back in this match.
Rich and Vince, I am wondering if Titus knows the count. Okay, now she's moving forward.
She definitely knows Omaha.
Yeah, so you have Del Mar there in the 50 brick and Jen Falk right next to her in Dorito 4. They do have a Destiny player. Looks like that is going to be Nana in Dorito 4 as well, trying to battle both of them right now.
Wheeling and dealing.
Titus here diving into the snake, getting into snake 3 for the Heroines, and Gates moving up from Dorito 1 to Dorito 2.
Great shot, cross shots there from Titus. In my opinion, Titus shouldn't stop at snake 3. She should go all the way forward. Take as much real estate as she can while she's the only one on this side of the field.
That's absolutely true, Rich. It's just maybe thinking, okay, I'm going to stop here, make sure I stay alive because they have a massive 3-point lead considering there's 2 minutes and 23 seconds left.
Yeah, and Destiny only playing like they're down by 1 right now. They need to get up on their horse and get up, try to make something happen, at least go forward, die on their swords in this situation because 2 minutes, 14 seconds, not a lot of time to come back 3 points.
Yeah, almost impossible.
Yeah, that's a good point, Vince. You have to play the game the way it's supposed to be played given the situation, right? So if you're Destiny and you're down by 3 and you get to right around 3 minutes and you're in this situation, maybe just blow the horn. You know, I mean, you have to go back to 5-on-5 because as it stands, if your players aren't making moves, they're forcing you to make that decision because that's just a big ask. There's 1 minute and 45 left. It's a low body situation. It's 2 on 4?
Wow, Kelly picking up paint right now.
Oh,
off the ground.
Kelly's going to make a huge move on Krista Titus, though. Stitches up her back. Katie Kelly dives in. This is amazing. She.
Oh, my God.
I thought for a second.
That's terrible. I feel so bad for her. She could have easily shot 3 more people.
D4.
Great
now
move.
they're going to concede the point. So whoever it was at D4, that saved it because.
Yeah.
Jen Falk with the
Cross
save.
shot. Yep. Coast to coast saved him, man, because she was looking at nothing but backs.
That was huge to keep her head on a swivel because that was a beautiful move from Katie Kelly. She comes and, Titus was doing a really good job. She finally was all the way on their side, but she lost Katie Kelly. And Katie made the big move, stitched up Titus, dove in, but Jen Fox saved it.
Yeah, Jen Falk, they're doing a really good job staying patient because here's the thing, the 1-2 between Del Mar and Jen Falk over there, Jen Falk could have run down Nana over there, but they know they're up bodies, no need for needless throwing bodies away or even getting penalties in this situation. Smart. So just playing smart, working together and just being confident in their play that they had it crossed up. So if Nana tried to make the run, one of them was going to get it.
Yeah, it's just a really well-played game here. And mad respect to the way the Heroines will be able to run the score up a bit. Now a 4-point spread, minute 29 left. Should just be a matter of time before they're going to be hoisting a trophy here as our second winners ever in the WNXL, which is going to make the overall race pretty interesting because Dallas Vibe was sitting at first place with the victory in their home turf in Texas, but then they get knocked out, and then you have the second and third ranked teams now playing in the finals. Heroines going to emerge, so it's going to make that race interesting as we move through the year.
Yeah, because, Destiny, second appearance here, looking like potentially taking a second place in the second WNXL event. So
that's a lot of seconds, man.
Yeah. So, yes, Vibe taking first place at the Sunshine State Major in Florida.
And I'm just wondering, so where I don't know where Vibe's actually going to place because there's, you get a lot of points in first place. So, but did they take 6th, 5th, 4th? Where are we at? Third? I don't know.
So they're actually going to battle it out for 3rd and 4th against the Femme Fatales.
Okay. All
so
right.
That's going to happen on the Premier Field, which is on the NXL Live. It's free. You can go watch that right now. I believe they're playing that match right now for 3rd and 4th.
Who's taking over your duties as the host over there?
So Allie, who she actually is a Femme Fatales player, not playing this event with them. So she is commentating over there. On the Premier Field.
That's great because she's going to know all those girls. Yeah, does Tammy Adamson still on the Femme Fatales?
Tammy Adamson still on the Femme Fatales.
I love
doing it.
I love the Adamson family. There's a bunch of great paintball people. Yeah, Tammy, Todd.
Yeah, the Femmes barely squeaking into Sunday, taking 4th, and just winning by points, or essentially getting in by the points margin. So a couple teams on the bubble there for the WNXL. So
well, it's creating multiple favorites here for the series title, and also now the fact that Vibe not even able to get into 1 and 2. Destiny really stepping up to even get to the finals, and then the Heroines with a pretty dominant victory right now. Yeah, still a minute 29 seconds left, so Destiny could potentially put up maybe 2 more points, but these have been longer ones, and it's been all Heroines, so it's a little bit of a big ask for Destiny to even put up 1 more point with the way things are going, just how good the Heroines are controlling lanes. Well, this is going to help things out to make it fast.
Wow.
As 2 bodies come off on the break here for the Heroines, a bomb goes off. Looks like Destiny does lose a body from that D side, and then here comes Destiny going to get to the 50-yard line and start wrapping around trying to look for bodies.
Yep, 4 and 3 advantage here as Destiny pushes through the snake side of the field.
I believe that's Lynn Tran here.
You are correct, sir.
Number 42 from Destiny, making her way down the field. They know she's there now, all the way on to Heroines' side of the field in their snake 1. Oh, but she does get caught crossfield from Jen Falk in the Dorito 1.
Lavia, though, past the 50-yard line here for Destiny. That's number 28, right?
Yeah, Leva, she's got to watch out for Jen Falk crossfield. But she is back. Destiny is backed up.
Well, back center's hot and D1 is hot. Here comes Leva.
Oh,
she's going to get that kill on the back center.
the back of that hat in back center.
Yeah, she stitches up Gates, Nicole Gates. Trying to make the move right now.
About 15 seconds left.
Yeah,
not going to win this match, but going to win this point.
Yeah, great job putting one up for Pride there.
Yeah, for sure. Well-fought battle here for Lavia. Is it Lavia or Leva?
Leva.
Leva, okay.
Yeah,
Leva, excellent job by her. I mean, yeah, like you said, win one for Pride, right? I mean, you're not going to win the game, but when you look at this spread later on, as far as the points 6-2 is or 5-2 is a lot better than 6-1.
Yeah, and we've seen that a couple times over on the Premier Field as well. You're going to go home on a Sunday, right, if you lose, but don't go home on a mercy rule. That makes it even harder. So at least Destiny fighting back
At least show up.
Yeah, showing up, proving that they believe they're one of the top teams, and they are making it their second time here in second place. I think as far as standings go, Destiny will actually be in first, taking 2 second places in a row. I'm pretty sure Vibe and Heroines will be tied because of positioning from this event.
That just makes the
Should
story
be a fun
that
race.
much more interesting. Yeah. So,
Yes.
yeah, I just love that we have the WNXL. It's something that its time has come, and because the females have always been a part of this game, even going all the way back to when Rich and I were riding pterodactyls to the field. With the stone wheels on our push carts, with the Flintstones, we even Karen Barber was she played on the All-Americans.
Yep.
So they've been around, and it's always been a part of this game. Jessica Sparks was a legendary female player. She was actually a lawyer, and she was one of the people that went to battle for the sport itself and legal issues to keep paintball an actual legal activity. So yeah, I mean, you have to, again, give respect to the females that have come before and the ones that are currently battling it out. Really glad that the NXL has put this together.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
plus they smell a lot better than you guys.
I don't know. I got the Blake Yarber sunscreen on. I smell
Cocoa
like
butter?
I smell like a coconut farm right now.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Brute, his new stuff, right? How is
Yeah,
that?
it's
amazing.
I mean,
Here,
dude,
try some.
Smell my arm right now.
Yeah, smells amazing. Yeah, I have been absolutely getting fried over there.
Yeah, we're both.
It's 'cause you didn't have your
pale,
brute,
so-
bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gave him way too much, dude.
That's for
way
both
too
arms.
much.
That's for both
Yeah.
arms.
So now I gotta try. I'm not gonna rub this in. But
Yeah.
hey, really long-lasting stuff.
Yeah, no, it's
Makes
super. Rich should have told you that it's like it's the good for you sunscreen.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to rub all of that in. You literally put like
Just keep
You
rubbing.
put 4 days of
Just
sunscreen
get in
on
there,
your
Lance.
on
Just
your arm.
really
That's
get
Rich's
in there.
fault, by the way.
Yeah, I
He
know.
knew what he was doing.
Hey, I think he's pranking the new guy. I think that's what's going on right now.
It's like we got the rookie Vince up here from Let's Talk Paintball. Dude, let's just put like I don't know, a silver dollar size of Blake's sunscreen on.
Just
his
load
arm.
them up.
Hey,
Just
but
load them
One
up.
white arm and one regular arm.
Look, it's because I care.
Yeah, and that's exactly again, temperature out here. Definitely been a factor. That first day extremely hot, but nice cool down the last 2 days. Perfect paintball weather out here outside Philadelphia for the
absolutely.
Mid-Atlantic Major.
There's like Vince. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's 70
There's
degrees
clouds
out.
in the sky, but it's beautiful.
You mean the tiny little puffy things on
No,
the
but
horizon?
you can't say there's no clouds in the sky. Vince, do you see any clouds?
I do. I see a couple.
There's a
okay,
few
thank
clouds.
you for having a third person up here. For
God, you are
God's
such a
sakes.
stickler for the rules, man. I mean, this is essentially a cloudless sky.
Now it's flying V. Destiny, going all the way down the D side. She finally gets caught. Man, she made it almost to the back line.
Oh, but penalty on the not like it matters right now as time expires.
Look at this. The Heroines acting like they've been here before. Look, just a couple, just casual hugs, a couple high fives. They're not losing it quite yet. I mean, maybe they're gonna wait till they get into the pits.
We
but-
expected to win.
Okay, here we go. Okay, the rest of the pits are coming out for some big celebrations, and when you win, you got to celebrate. Just an awesome job.
Yeah, congratulations,
and
guys.
A dominant victory. I mean, other than the very
First few
beginning of
points,
this
yeah.
game, first couple points when the Heroines were really asserting themselves out here. And after that, they just controlled the pace and the action of this game, and that was an awesome win. Congratulations to all the girls out there. Great job by Brad McCurley. Brad McCurley is having a great year. Makes a return with damage, wins the second event, and then retires again, and then coaches the Heroines to a victory.
Listen,
That's the
that's
way
what
to do
winners
it.
do. That's
Yeah.
what winners do, bro.
Let's listen in real quick.
Appreciate the language.
Fucking team. Let's go.
What a mouth on her.
We're family guys.
These ladies hyped right now.
Yeah, good job. They deserve it. They played really, really well. And Titus communicated as well or better than anybody out here all weekend.
That was all-star communication. That's elite-level communication for Krista Titus. Yeah, great job by the Heroines. So that's going to do it here in the WNXL. Victors, the Heroines. So next up's going to be the semi-pro battle going down. Stick with us here at gosports.com. 2022 NXL Mid-Atlantic Major brought to you by Bunker Kings and Matty Marshall. We'll be back.
I feel like there's always been a general culture of, oh, they're just women, you know. I don't think a lot of people take women seriously when they play against them. They certainly feel bothered when they get shot by women. We have the stage now to show that we can play, but not just that we can play, but that we can play well.
I've heard the word surreal being used a lot, and that's really true. I don't think anybody ever expected anything like this to happen. It wasn't something that we asked for. I think it was something that we didn't realize we were missing it until we had it.
The reason that WNXL is important to have is because it creates a community that simply welcomes more women to the sport in general.
To be able to go on the field and compete against your actual friends and your sisters, and then come off the field and be friends off the field is a huge thing.
I've been in paintball for as long as I can remember. My dad's been doing paintball for 30 years and I've been playing for 8. So I think it's great that we get to have this opportunity to have a voice out there finally and be able to show all these guys what we can do on the field.
They have accelerated their rate of learning and being taught by some of the paintball's greats, like Dave Baines from Sacramento Diamonds, like Todd Adamson from Femme Fatale, my own husband, Mike Paxson, who's representing Destiny. There's so many people that love helping others, especially the female kind. And I think it's really important for us as leaders of these women to show them that they're capable. Not that we have to cater, but that we can give them the tools necessary so they can compete on an equal playing field. If we give them the platform and we give them the tools, these female kind can play just like the male kind.
I think for the girls that want to be taken more seriously in paintball, to really challenge yourself, to really go out on the local field and don't be afraid to ask questions, don't be afraid to just meet friends and get on the field and play as much as possible.
I really want girls, not just paintballers, but girls around the world to know that this is a fun sport, this is something we do belong in. No sport is just a man's sport, you know, we can do anything that they do. We're not afraid to get dirty, and we're not afraid to get down and bunker some fools.
For them to showcase women in paintball is super important. The WNXL is still a brand new league, and obviously we're super excited to be a part of it and be a part of a new history, but we're also looking forward to the next generation of girls.
It makes me so happy to see that there's so many people that are behind this women's division. For those of us that have been doing this paintball thing for a long time, we owe it to our community to pass the torch. And I guarantee you that everybody in the long run is going to be thankful for it. It's only going to help everybody in the bigger picture at the end of the day.
We got a ton of great announcements, a huge show, and all the news and all the stuff that's going on. Possibly, allegedly. We are ripping right now. We got some sick giveaways. Amazing. Everybody.
Welcome back. The semi-pro battle about to go down on center court here at the NXL Mid-Atlantic Major. I'm Matty Marshall. I got Vince Cunningham from Let's Talk Paintball. He's been watching all these games go down on the premier webcast field right next to us. So he's going to join us to do some commentary. And then we also got paintball legend Rich Telford. So it's going to be Blast Camp taking on Colorado Blitz. Now, in Texas, it was Blast Camp that took the victory there.
It was.
And now starting point number 1 here, and on the breakout, it looks like Colorado Blitz with 5 alive. Both teams with 5 alive here, Vince.
Yeah, and Blast Camp's been doing a really good job zoning up on certain positions, not letting Blitz take their secondaries as they shoot out a player on Blitz, doing exactly that.
Yeah, they are good laners on the break for sure. It does look like, though, that Colorado Blitz does have more penetration up the center of the field with the wing over there on the drill side, Matt.
Running ref going in to check the player in the insert bunker to the snake, calling him clean.
And a body dropping over here. So Blast Camp, no one on the snake side. They still have 4 bodies alive,
Yeah,
but
3 on 4.
They really have little penetration. It is a 3-on-4, but much better field position here for Blitz as they have a body up in the center of the field. He's feeling no pressure either. He's just up and over the top, rolling his gun.
Yeah, he should. His lane was down when that guy filled the juice box, or he would have caught him, Matt.
Yeah, so
Blitz losing another player from the center can.
great job, great kill by Soap there in the stand-up can to shoot that Blitz player. Nathan Abdul Hassan flying up the Dorito side.
3 on 2 now. Advantage for Blast Camp.
Oh, they do peel Soap off.
Oh, 2 on 2 now.
And
Blast Camp really squandering this opportunity.
Yep, Nathan runs to his death. So Blast Camp was 3 on 2, now 2 on 1 in favor of Blitz. Is it 2 on 2?
Blast Camp has D1 and snake corner.
Well, he's just hiding really good in that Dorito.
He is. Blitz gets out, matches him on the outside as Blast Camp releases on both tapes.
Yeah, Blast Camp now making the move here into the snake, and he's just going to continue his run through his Jackson Frey. And he's going to get that kill. Penalty going to be assessed, though.
Oh,
yeah, like that probably going to be on Blitz, I'm guessing. I don't know. Jackson's, he doesn't know what's up either, too.
It's on Blitz. I think he should go hit that buzz if he's clean.
so great job by Eckerd releasing from Dorito 1 all the way into the Dorito 4. At the same time, Jackson Frey released in the snake.
He's coming off the field, and nobody's hit this buzzer yet.
Yeah, I'm a little confused here. No one's hit the buzzer. He's coming off the field. The time is stopped, though, right? Look at the time is stopped.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, though.
There's no points that have been awarded yet.
So Jackson
definitely hasn't buzzed.
Jackson's officially walked off the field.
Blast Camp did almost squander a 4 on 2.
Did they concede the point?
No clue. Hopefully we can hear from the head ref.
So I heard the ref say no point, but
Okay.
you're still trying to figure out what's going on right now, as there was a penalty thrown late there.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah,
Last guy got pulled on a minor.
That might have been it. I thought for a second it was going to be on Blast Camp with the way, or on Blitz with the way the ref was acting, but I feel like that's something we need to work on, Rich. I feel like there needs to be...
I'm doing the best I can,
No,
Matt.
I feel like...
Sorry.
Just to help us out, I feel like the refs should look at us and maybe give some sort of signal for a penalty and then point towards the side, just so we know, because...
Yeah. It's the least they could do, Matt.
No, well, and there's all the people out there we need to know what's up. But that's just something I think
It'd be way faster, right, for us.
Yeah. So, yeah, so we're okay. So they're going to give the point to Blast Camp, which makes sense, and then Blitz now 13:07 to go, just getting things kicked off in this semi-pro match. What is interesting though is that Blast Camp winning the last event, but Blitz, Colorado Blitz took 14th at the first event and then not making the second event, so 16th overall. But now that they've gotten to the finals, win or lose, that's going to change the
trajectory.
Yeah, the trajectory of everything, and also just the drama in the story for semi-pro, because there is going to be a semi-pro team that comes up every year to go into the pro division, and we don't really know who that is going to be as it stands.
And that's one of the things I love about the semi-pro division. The talent is so close from the 1st to the 15th place team that any one of those teams can win the event.
Right, as it stands heading into this event, it was Fit and the Killers. They're not here. Notorious, Distortion, Hurricanes, they're gone now. The Hurricanes are, half of them are on the Ironman. And then we got Blast Camp sitting at 6th place overall with an 11th and a 1st. No Arsenal, A-Team, Crisis is gone. Excessive is no longer a team. CP, Mutiny. We have to, again, go all the way down to 16th place, and now they're sitting at the worst they can do is second. So the story for who is going to move on to be a pro team next year and earn the right to be there, that's a wide open story here with a lot of paintball to play in 2022 here.
Absolutely, and the one thing for Blast Camp is they really feel like that they should be on top every single tournament, and here 2 tournaments in a row now fighting for first and second.
Yeah, oftentimes you expect to win, you win.
We have John Shapaw, aka Soap, number 24 for Blast Camp, who is mic'd up, so hopefully we'll be able to get some information from him as he plays this game. Well, body coming off right now for Blitz on the red side of the field. Blast Camp on the blue side, hanging in the pocket. They did risk a body. Let's listen in real quick here to Soap.
Back left home, 100. Back left home, 100 only. Amigo, I am on the 100.
Great communication there from Soap.
Back left.
Vince, everyone we've mic'd up out here has played well. It's like a blessing from the paintball gods.
Yeah, if I ever play again, I'm playing with the mic.
Yeah, I'm asking for the mic because it's definitely been a little bit of a touch of the magic wand.
Snake one here for Blast Camp.
Soap is an excellent communicator.
Yeah, and Soap is doing an amazing job. Played everywhere so far. Seen him in the Snake, seen him in the Dorito side, now up the center here in the finals match.
Another body coming off for Blitz here, Vince and Rich.
Yeah, down to just, what, 1-2 players left alive for Blitz?
Yeah, they're going to blow the horn and concede the point, and that is going to give Blast Camp point number 2.
And they had 5 bodies left alive again. Looking very, very sharp.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different in the semi-pro division with a 5-point mercy rule, a little bit less time, but it's, yeah, all Blast Camp so far. Blitz really doesn't have an answer. A lot of time for a comeback, though. But again, on paper, you got to give this one to Blast Camp as they won the last event and now in the finals again. They finished 4th overall in the 2020 and 2021 seasons. Won first place, Chicago Open 2021, second in Philly. We've seen Blast Camp quite a bit, so this isn't really a surprise. There was a couple names that I was expecting to be here, you know, top 4-ish, 5-ish. I thought the Killers would have a good event. Paintball Fit, you know, we were joking at the last event when they were undefeated until they ended up getting taken down. But if there was a division between semi-pro and pro, at least in the first couple events, that's what it looked like. That's where Paintball Fit should be playing. But the road's long here, and it's a long season. So we'll see how the story develops. And then again, let's remind everyone, because Paintball Fit was a big story, and most of those guys were on AC Dallas last year. They took 20th place, and they got relegated back down to the semi-pro division. They stayed together, renamed themselves Paintball Fit because that's where they play. An epic field, one of the meccas of paintball, down in a little south of Dallas, Texas. But what happened to them?
Yeah, so essentially, so Paintball Fit, they went 1-1-1 going into their last match, so in a must-win situation. They win that match, move on to Sunday. They absolutely dominate their first game they win, but unfortunately in quarters lose a tight match, I believe, to the Padres, who the Padres then lose their next match. So it was definitely, excuse me, they beat the Padres and then moved on, and then they got beat by, I believe, Blast Camp, who knocked them out. So great job by Blast Camp making it in here. Hope to see PB Fit again on top.
Was Machado playing the Snake or Tatis Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr.? No, I'm just kidding. It's the San Diego Padres joke.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a baseball team.
So on the breakout, and Rich, not looking good right now for Colorado Blitz.
No, unfortunately not. 3-on-5, although running ref in on Blast Camp side of the field.
Yeah.
5-on-3. One player out on D side for Colorado.
Yeah. And now Soap's in a good spot. So Soap playing a little bit more of a back position.
They're up by 2, and they're in complete control here in the beginning at this point. 3-on-5. Colorado Blitz in a really tough spot here. 2 players in the pocket, in the center can, and the juice box. 1 player outside the Dorito, but gonna have a hard time going forward because can't afford to risk his body very much. Oh, and then as soon as he does, he's eliminated. Now it's a 5-on-2.
Yeah, and really good.
Concede this point.
Yeah, they should. Great position here for Blast Camp. They do lose a body from the backfield. It's an unnecessary death with a gigantic advantage. Here comes Soap past the 50-yard line. He's wrapping around, going to try to find number 18 here for Colorado Blitz.
Yeah, and both Colorado Blitz and Blast Camp had to fight out of this morning's matches as they were second or third in their brackets. So long day of paintball for them so far. Both of them, though, making it in here to the finals.
Good job. He's wrapping that god and putting that balance.
Sometimes that's the best way to go is the hard way, right? You learn all the experience on the way, more prepared for the finals match.
Yeah, the harder the road is, if as long as you make it there, the easier your battle is going to be when it counts. But that's also the hard way to get there, so it makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah, we had several teams actually that were, 1-1-2 or 2-1-1. So just a crazy day of play over there on the Premier Field.
Yeah, so we have been miking up Soap John Chapaw, number 24 from Blast Camp. Let's check out his performance so far.
I can't shoot the middle guy though. They didn't go wide over here, but they're ripping the bounce off the god, so I can't always stay. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, Echo only? Hey, Jackson, when did we kill the one? Hey, when I'm in the China, you can just catfish that motherfucker. Yeah, I need you. Yeah. You're good. You're good. Thank you. Oh, is it Big Echo? Is it Big Echo?
I knew it was Big Echo. I knew it.
It was money. Echo money. I thought he moved up. Echo money. Yeah, Big Echo.
Man, that guy is an amazing communicator. He's doing a really good job for him right now. So, and just a dominant performance from Blast Camp. See if Blitz can answer. So far, they just have had nothing.
Yeah, if you want to go back and watch any of Blast Camp's matches, you can do that on the NXL Facebook page in the videos to watch how they got here. Amazing matches and comebacks by Blast Camp to get to the position they're at now. But 5-on-5 breakout right now.
Blitz gets 5 alive, D1 and Snake Corner.
Oh, this is something new. I haven't seen this. Blast Camp so far, doubling up that can in the middle.
Vince, nobody's seen this. Rich, have we seen this?
Yeah, only 3 or 4 points. Remember I called it double the bacon the first day?
Maybe. It definitely has not happened very much, but it's working out for him.
It's actually a really good shot on the break. You just can't stay there for very long.
Yeah, and they don't. That's how comfortable Blast Camp is right now. I mean, they're just, look at them in their spots. We're looking over the shoulders of Blast Camp right now. They're getting kills. 2 more bodies come off for Blitz. They have 3 players alive, but Blast Camp's feeling so little pressure that no one's putting them into their spots. They're just so comfortable, methodical, attacking up the field. 5 bodies alive, getting in great spots. Snake 2, and also D3.
Yeah, easily winning this point. Gonna win it probably with 5 bodies left alive. There's only 1 Blitz player left.
They did drop a body though here for Blast Camp as they're past the 50-yard line on the D side of the field. Another body comes off for Blitz. The numbers are low here for Blitz as we hit the 10-minute mark.
Very low. Excuse me.
Yeah, and in semi-pro, it is a 5-point mercy roll, not a 6.
Yeah, 5-point mercy roll.
So within 1 of mercy. Blast Camp's looking pretty dominant.
Yeah, and Blast Camp in the semifinals had to face Annapolis A team who was absolutely destroying everybody, and they actually mercy ruled the team who was mercy ruling everybody else.
Double mercy rule.
Yeah, I talked to Kerr from A team, and he had it. Yeah, so I was able to talk to Kerr from A-Team, and he's had some problems with some sort of abdominal tear, and used to play for Aftershock back in the day. And I had said, I heard you guys are playing, because he was geared down. I'm like, what happened? I heard you guys are playing really well. He's like, yeah, we got knocked out. So what happened to A-Team?
Yeah, so they were storming through. So they were that #1 seed in their bracket, and they were absolutely wrecking everybody. But unfortunately, they hit the buzzsaw that is Blast Camp. And Blast Camp really took all, Friday and Saturday to really refine everything that they had going on. Coming to Sunday looking like a whole different team. And unfortunately for A-Team, who had a dominant Snake presence, actually their player, number 88, Adams, had the move of the day for Friday on the semi-pro field. They were doing so good. And then unfortunately got to the semifinals with Blast Camp, and Blast Camp said, nah, bruh, we're going to the finals.
And sure enough, they get to the finals and have just been untouched through 4. This is a good old solid beating right now.
Yeah.
Blitz has had 0 answers for Blast Camp.
And you can tell that
currently.
that Blast Camp's been here before, right? They're not losing their minds. They're calm. They're having fun. Soap laughing, when he's coming out the field. They've been here before on this big stage several different times, so they're used to this pressure. And they took second at this event last year, so hoping to improve that. Unfortunately, Colorado Blitz, first time here in the semi-pro on this field. So a little bit of a bad start there for Blast Camp, running to the start box there. Almost started down bodies, but
yeah, again, like you were talking about, first time Blitz, 14th at the first event.
So Minor looks like no, just called him out. So just one body dropping from both sides right now.
2 from Blitz.
Now 2 from Blitz.
3 from Blitz.
Yeah, Blitz is having a lot of problems with survivability.
Wow. So even with the bad start, Blast Camp just chopping up bodies right now as another one walks off, leaving one player left alive to fight for his life. This has been all Blast Camp right now, as it looks like Kutcher is going to run down the field and stitch the last guy as he gets double bunkered.
A little friendly fire there.
Himself, yeah.
A little friendly fire on the last body, or on the body running through here. For Blast Camp, not going to matter, though.
It's a pretty dominant statement, though, for everybody else in that division, right?
Yeah, good Lord. That's just a good old-fashioned beat down here from Blast Camp. So they're going to win 2 events in a row, and they're going to be tough to beat for the rest of the year. If they're looking this good, 2 wins is – 1 win is difficult. I don't care what division you're in. But semi-pro –
wow.
Everyone needs to recognize that Blast Camp is a big favorite here. I guess Paintball Fit has some work to do, as it maybe didn't figure the field out as much and definitely struggled a bit, way more than they have so far.
And the Killers, everybody else in this division
Those
has
are
work to do.
So A-Team, Killers, definitely. Saw the Killers helping out with Destiny down in the pits, so obviously they got knocked out, but those are kind of the names at the top of the semi-pro division, Killers. But as it stands right now, again, Paintball is always a what have you done for me lately sport, and what has Blast Camp done for us lately? They've won 2 events in a row.
Yeah, and kind of a surprise there, because Distortion got Fred Berkeley back, so getting the TMG band back together, and they didn't even make Sunday this event.
Maybe just give them a little bit of time. I don't know. We'll see. There still is a decent amount of paintball to play, but regardless, no matter what, congratulations to Blast Camp here, as they're going to take the victory in the semi-pro division. Next up, it's the game we're waiting for. San Diego Dynasty taking on Houston Heat. Vince, thank you so much.
And thank you both for having me up.
Everybody check
Appreciate
out
it.
Let's Talk Paintball on Instagram, as Vince is definitely helping carry the torch for the stories behind the scenes. We need everyone that's doing that. I give respect everyone that's doing that fight. So here we go. Dynasty or Heat, who's your pick? I'm Matty Marshall here, gosports.com. At the 2022 NXL Mid-Atlantic Major, brought to you by Bunker Kings. We'll be back.
The layout's all right. At first it was like, ooh, wow, but once you play it, it's like any layout. Once you learn it, it's not that big of a deal.
We started off playing Infamous. They took us to overtime, and then prelims we lost to them. So we got them on Sunday and came back, and we did our thing, and we didn't let them have the lead back that time.
So luckily we got out of that one, and we went into this tournament and said we were going to play all 10 of our players. So we did 2 lines, and very rarely did we ever sit one of the lines for more than a point, and it worked out in our favor.
mean, honestly, when I scout teams, I scout them all the same. There's people that get crazy into detail. For us, it's more about percentages. Like, I just want to know where they're going on the break, where the most consistent spots they go on the break are. That's pretty much all we keep track of. Personnel-wise, we pay attention to certain things from certain people that we're more worried about, and those are the guys we keep track of. No excuses.
Right? We all know the quote. If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Don't get sucked up right now.
Let's go. Everything matters from here. One love. You stay in the shade. Prepare yourself. Let's get that shit. 6-0. Get some drinks. Have some fun. Stay on top.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, family on three. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family. Let's go.
Let's go.
Sorry. We out there now? Back of the round. No guns. Brian Smith.
Go, Jay. Hold that shit. Go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
America.
Playing against Impact, you know, they were mainly playing the majority of the same guys, so we felt like we scouted them really well and knew for the most part what they were going to do.
And then just capitalizing on that. We were just capitalizing on good kills. We were making good kills and capitalizing on them, and honestly, we just didn't make many mistakes.
Obviously, they picked up Axel for the season, right? So he's always a missile down the snake. JC is always creative in the middle. So we figured we would focus guns on there, push more bodies the other way, use myself or Jacob as the survivors with their really good gun skills. So Jacob and I are always comfortable fighting 1-on-2s, 1-on-3s. So we just kind of like, offset the balance by putting more people on the other side. And I think that helped us, take the win.
Yeah, that's
It's all
it.
about that one-on-one?
We want it. We want it. We want it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I'm not, dude. I'd rather give them the credit than myself.
How long has it been since you guys were on the podium?
With damage?
Yeah.
Or me personally?
Damage.
I don't know. Hey, when's the last time damage won?
How many we're talking about?
11? 12? When we win last? 12?
13 or 14 West Coast Open.
13 or 14 West Coast Open.
Does it feel good?
Yeah, I mean, winning always feels
We're
good.
trying to restore natural order.
Losing sucks more than winning feels good.
It's just been an emotional roller coaster all weekend, and we're just happy to land where we did.
All right, wanted to go and show you guys the brand new product coming out from Bunker Kings, our top shells for the control loader. So what's really great with this product is the fact that you're able to customize it. So the loader is already fantastic, it's super balanced, super light. What's great with this product is that now you can customize it even more. You're able to adjust your loader to change the capacity size to make it where it's going to fit your play style, as well as to the player or the play style that the field is going to dictate. So let's actually go ahead and open it up. Another really cool thing with this is just the fact that there are two different case options. So you have a larger case and a smaller case. So I can show you, got the smaller one right here. It's gonna fit a couple of those shells, but this one's gonna be the Big Daddy. This is the one that's gonna give you all of your options. It's like having a full insert kit for your barrel. So that way you're able to use whatever it is that you need to. So using the actual control loader, you have that spot there. You have a 20, plus 40, plus 60, and plus 80 to be able to adjust accordingly to whatever it is that you need on the field. And depending on what position you play on the field, maybe you need to shoot more, hold the lane, being able to support those front guys. Using that plus 80, you're going to be able to shoot nonstop for a long time. Maybe you just need that little bit of extra space, so you only want to use the plus 20 or plus 40. Maybe you want something kind of in between, use a plus 40, plus 60. You're able to adjust it to whatever it is that your game is going to dictate. Super simple, you just pop it off just like if you were swapping out the batteries or cleaning out your control loader, flip it back on. It still uses the same system, so that way you're able to swap out with the enter speed feed, so that way you can swap it out.
With one of the most stable lineups in the NXL, Houston Heat has been a top contender since their inception in 2012, when they won 3 events in the World Cup in their first year. They've never looked back, and the past decade has only seen Heat's legend grow, adding 2 more World Cup titles in 2018 and 19. Currently ranked 3rd overall, their high-octane all-star lineup prides itself on playing fast-paced, aggressive paintball that leads to most of their games being entertaining, high-scoring shootouts. Though they do love occasionally making things dramatic by dropping games to lower-ranked teams, they typically use those losses to motivate themselves for further greatness, as they have only missed Sunday once in the past 5 years.
I mean, any teams can have rough events right now because there's more parity in the league than there ever has been. There's more skill in the league than there ever has been, and everyone's coming out there fighting.
So far on Sunday in the 2022 NXL season, Heat has lost to the rebuilt San Diego Aftermath squad at the first event in the quarterfinals by 1 point, and then they were knocked out of the semis by Impact in Texas, also by 1 point, as they took 3rd place. Heat won the Mid-Atlantic Major last season, and as long as their roster, which contains some of the most dynamic players in the world, remains the same, then they will be a favorite at every event they play in the foreseeable future. After 3 wins in a row, San Diego Dynasty finally ran into a wall at the Lone Star Open. It had been an epic, historic run, winning 21 games without a loss, but even Dynasty's greatness has its limits. 10th place is disappointing, but Dynasty really only had one bad day in Texas. They dropped 2 games on Friday, and then they charged back and won both of their games on Saturday, including taking down Tampa Bay Damage, who went on to win the event. So despite this small stumble, Dynasty is still the ultimate favorite to win tournaments for the rest of 2022. After having problems with injuries to core members, everyone is healthy, which is bad news for the rest of the Pro League. Dynasty is currently ranked 4th overall, and they are still in peak form